this is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from beautiful Florida. And first, let me tell you that the winner of last week's viewer's favorite question was Mercury retrograde from Lady Windy. Congratulations, Lady Windy. And this week we begin with a question from Irish Gypsy. And Irish Gypsy has this question. There are some people who are so psychically sensitive that they have to wear gloves and cannot touch another person or thing without picking up unwanted information. Is it possible for such a person to learn to shield well enough to no longer have to wear gloves and isolate themselves from touch? And my answer to this is, firstly, that you will meet people who will make this claim that they are so psychically sensitive that anything they touch will give them impressions, and they will often be particularly loath to touch other people and may even wear gloves to insulate themselves from this. And these people come in one of two categories. In the first category, they're highly dramatic and they're greatly exaggerating what, if any, effect they're actually experiencing. And in the second category, yes, it actually is real. There are a few people who are just that sensitive, and they usually are very unhappy about it. Could such a person learn how to shield in such a way as to be free from this effect, to be able to shut off their ability to receive impressions enough that they didn't need to take all of these precautions and would not get unwanted information? In my opinion, absolutely. I think most often when you see this, it's a person who is what might be called a natural psychic, which means that they didn't really have much training in this lifetime, but have drawn it through from other lifetimes, so that it manifests in a way that appears to be spontaneous. Now, while this is a very good thing in some ways it's a very bad thing, because the energies that are coming to you spontaneously may not include everything that you need to know. And one of the things you really need to know is good psychic hygiene. But the idea of good psychic hygiene has not always been practiced in times past. And there are entire schools of metaphysics which really don't have it. And therefore, some people who are naturally psychic have no idea of psychic hygiene. I would say that if a person who is finding this kind of effect, where they're getting all kinds of unwanted information, were to study a system that taught good psychic hygiene, that they could certainly learn to turn this on and off at will. Now, because they would presumably have been doing it for quite a while, it might take longer to form this new habit. It might be a little bit harder for them because they're accustomed to things being the way that they have always experienced them, but can it be done? Absolutely, in my opinion. Now, I will say that I don't know anyone who has done it, but part of the reason for that is that this is a very uncommon thing. But could they learn to do it? I believe that they could. And I believe that anyone who actually studies psychic ability and learns how to do it in a system that teaches good psychic hygiene will be able to turn it on and off when they need to. So, those are my opinions on that. I hope you find them helpful, and until next time, may you blessed be. Reverend Don, super omnibus of incantations and invocations for all occasions. Mary Ann Kay and I created this massive compendium of magic and artwork for you to use in any way that you would like. There are literally hundreds of spells and hundreds of illustrations, which can be mixed and matched and used in many different ways. Check it out now at witchghoulstore.com.